The final goodbye, a mother's promise that never faded. Rain tapped softly against the window. The world outside kept moving, but inside, time had stopped. Mary, 34, lay beneath thin white sheets, her body fragile, her breath uneven. The machines beside her blinked softly, like fading stars. Beside her bed sat John, her husband, exhausted, broken. And in the small chair by the window, a 3-year-old girl named Ellie was coloring with crayons. Her laughter, light and innocent, filled the silence. And every sound cut deeper into Mary's heart, because she knew she wouldn't hear it for much longer. "John," Mary whispered. Her voice was barely air. He turned immediately, taking her cold hand into his. "Don't talk, please. Save your strength." But she shook her head. "I need you to do something for me." Tears filled his eyes. "Anything." "Record this," she said softly. "I want her to know my voice. When I can't say it anymore." John lifted his phone, trembling. Mary gave him a faint, gentle smile. Her eyes, though tired, were filled with peace. Then, slowly, she began to speak, her words whispering straight from her soul. "Hi, my little sunshine. It's Mommy. If you're hearing this, it means Mommy had to go away for a while. But don't be scared, okay? Mommy's love doesn't disappear. It just changes shape. When you feel the wind on your cheeks, that's me, kissing you. When you hear a song you love, that's me, singing along. I might not be there to brush your hair, or see your first school day. But I'll be right there, every step, watching you grow." Her voice cracked, tears spilling down. Still, she smiled through the pain. "Promise me, Ellie, be kind. Even when the world isn't kind to you. That's how you'll keep me alive, inside your heart." John couldn't hold it anymore. He broke down, tears streaming uncontrollably. Mary reached for his face with a trembling hand. "John, don't play this for her yet. Not until she's ready to remember." He nodded, unable to speak. Mary looked over at Ellie, who had fallen asleep with a crayon still in her hand, a heart half drawn on paper. Mary whispered one last time, "My baby. Mommy loves you to the stars. And all the way back." A faint smile touched her lips. And then, the monitor went flat. The world went silent. The funeral was quiet, a sea of white lilies and trembling candles. Ellie didn't understand why everyone was crying. She looked up at her father and asked, "Daddy, when will Mommy wake up?" John's voice broke. "Not for a while, sweetheart." He hid the recording deep inside a drawer, unable to bear the sound of her voice. Ellie turned 6. She ran to her father with a picture she had drawn, a woman with golden hair, smiling beside a little girl. "That's Mommy," she said proudly. "I draw her from my dreams." John froze. His hands trembled. That night, when she asked again, "Daddy, can I hear Mommy's voice?" he finally nodded. He opened his phone. Pressed play. And Mary's voice, soft, fragile, beautiful, filled the room. "Hi, my little sunshine." Ellie's eyes widened. "Mommy." She reached out, as if she could touch her through the sound. The message played on. Every word wrapped around them like warmth they had missed for years. When it ended, Ellie whispered, "She said she's the wind. I'll say hi when it blows." John smiled weakly through his tears. She'll love that. At 16, Ellie was cleaning the attic when she found a faded envelope addressed to her. "For my Ellie, when you're old enough to understand." She unfolded it slowly, hands shaking. The ink had faded, but the love was still alive. "My darling girl, I know there will be days when the world feels too heavy, when the sky looks gray, and you'll miss me so much it hurts. But I want you to know, love never dies. It just changes the way it reaches you. Every time you forgive, every time you smile at a stranger, every time you choose kindness, that's me, living through you. I'm proud of you, Ellie. Always have been, always will be." Ellie pressed the letter to her heart, tears falling silently onto the paper. She whispered into the air, "I love you too, Mommy." A breeze passed through the open window, brushing against her hair, warm, gentle, familiar. At 21, Ellie stood on a stage, lights bright in her eyes, facing hundreds of people. It was a charity event for cancer awareness, the same disease that had taken her mother. She held her mother's phone in her hand. Her voice trembled, but steady. "My mom left me something priceless," her voice. "When I was 3, she knew she wouldn't be here to see me grow up. So she recorded this. Not to say goodbye, but to remind me that love can outlive death." The audience went silent. Then Ellie pressed play. Mary's voice echoed through the hall, soft, gentle, eternal. Some covered their faces, others wept openly. When it ended, Ellie said, "If your mom is still here, hug her tighter tonight. Say I love you. Say it out loud. Because one day, you'll wish you had one more chance." The entire crowd rose to their feet, applause through tears. Years later, Ellie, now 25, stood in the same hospital where her mother had once fought her final battle. She was a nurse now, a healer, just like the woman who gave her life. On her first day, she stopped by room 207, her mother's old room. The walls were different, the machines new, but the feeling was the same. She whispered, "I made it, Mommy. I kept your promise." Then she placed a small plaque by the window. "This room once held a love that never died." As she turned to leave, she saw a little girl sitting in the hallway, crying. Her mother was being wheeled into surgery. Ellie knelt beside her and said softly, "Hey, it's okay. Your mommy's strong. You know what my mom used to tell me? Even when you can't see her, she's still right here." The girl sniffled. "Really?" Ellie smiled. "Really." And as she walked down the hallway, the light streamed in through the window, and she felt it again, that same warm breeze, that same unseen embrace. She looked up at the sky, whispered, "Thank you, Mom." A single star twinkled faintly through the daylight. The same star her mother promised to become. We all have a story that ends, but love is the one thing that keeps echoing. A mother's love doesn't stop with her last breath. It lives on, in every smile, every heartbeat, every act of kindness left behind. Hug your mother today. Say her name. Say you love her. Because somewhere in this world, a daughter would give anything to hear that voice just one more time.